I made a video about 2 years ago, right after I made it private and unlisted. I'm getting ready to make it public again. My ego got in the way of leaving that public because I was afraid people would look at me like I was crazy. But in this video, I'm going to link it below. God, I'm going to try to remember really hard to link that below. I'm going to link it below, and it's called This Is Life, This Is Reality. And in this video, I try to express how it is extremely hard, and it would be the definition of insanity for me to keep trying to explain reality to you through words over and over and over again, because it's just something that you have to know, kind of. And what led me to go back to evaluate this video is one of my subscribers, shout out Slappy McGee, said, the rebirth video, because my full intention is to wake you the fuck up. I'm going to heal you, love you, and wake you the fuck up. I'm going to wake this world up. And I'd rather go out a failure trying to do something grand than to go out I don't know how to explain it. I'd rather go out fucking shooting for the stars than not trying. But this led. He had a very amazing point. And I've had this same thought, and if you watch that video, you'll see I had that thought, and it was just like, I'm trying to explain something to you through words, which cannot be explained through words. And I've talked about the importance of language here and how language dictates a lot of things in your life. It dictates your emotions, your if you think someone's being kind to you, rude to you, if and people put a lot of expression upon language when it comes to, let's just say, you're religious. Language is going to dictate that a lot, what you believe in, and the stigma that comes with certain things, and it goes even further than just language. It goes into symbols, it goes into images, and but all these again is all these again are through language. So it kind of goes back to language. So this is what you place a lot of things upon, and it's kind of something you have to know. But the more I've understood this and went along the past couple of years, the more that I do believe that my language can wake something up in you, or your mind, or your heart. And I'm going to keep trying this, and I'm going to keep doing this. But it is hard to do through language. I mean, it truly is. And I'll tell you what made me go down this road with language, and symbols, and images, characters, stuff like this. I was in this little crystal yoga shop not too long ago, and they had this. I want to make like a monument. I've already got a Buddha statue. I want to get a Jesus statue, which the one they have there is incredible. I want to get a devil statue, or what people would perceive as a devil. It's a man with a goat's head on it with its right hand up doing like this. And people can, again, through language and images and characters, that's the devil. So I'm going to get a monument of Buddha, Jesus, the devil, and I want to get an all-seeing eye up above it representing God. And I want to get a skull. Obviously, we'll have to get a fake skull just to signify that, hey, you could die. You probably are going to die. I'm trying to get 1,000 years out of this motherfucker, though. And here is all the characters you're composed of. Like, here's the all seeing eye, here's Jesus, here's the devil, here's Buddha. Probably sprinkle a couple more in there, though. But all this just made me think, and made me think and think and think and think. And you all know that I think a lot. I've worked on it, and I've not thought that much. But sometimes things will strike me, and I think and think and think, and I get fixated on it. I used to look at it as a bad thing, but now the further I go, I realize it is a blessing in disguise. So, going forward, I'm going to make videos exactly like I have been doing. Going forward, I'm going to put keywords in here that will hopefully spark something within you to wake up. And I know this can be done because it happened to me. I know that even though it's language and it's something you have to know, language can get your interest and get you thinking and get your mind remembering things. This is the important part. You have to remember. We did not come here to learn this little culture and society and to fit in. We absolutely did not. We came here to heal, love, help. And remember, please, it is very important. This is very important. You have to remember who you truly are. Like who you truly are. You have to remember where we're fucking at. And why we're here. And what we're doing. And I'm trying not to cuss, man. I've done good on not cussing, but... So, things I would suggest you stop fixating on is the image of God in your mind. If you've got an image on God and it's linked to any religion, strip it away. Now, if you're an atheist and you have a vision of God and you think that's the worst thing in the world, and it's ass backwards, rethink that too. You've been told about God in an odd way. I can explain God to you the best of my ability, and hopefully you can see that God is real. So, go back in your mind's eye after watching this video, if you don't mind, please, I'd appreciate it. And think of your life. Think of language that has been used that stuck with you, because people don't remember everything. They don't remember days, times. They remember moments. They remember crucial things that their mind grasps to. Sometimes it's bad, sometimes it's whatever, but just think back and remember the things that you've kept in your mind's eye. And when I say things like God or the devil or awakening or waking up or a dream or a game or healing, loving, helping. See if these stir something up within you. Look around. Look around where you're at. No matter where you're at, you could be sitting down, laying down, driving down the road. Please, hopefully you guys are not doing this driving. And just look around and distinguish in your mind what consciousness is. Just realize, get a grasp on it, like really hold it tight, what consciousness is. Because all this you're doing, consciousness is a word. I've been saying that forever, dude. All these are words. They mean nothing other than pointing you to that direction. So what is consciousness? Well, everything you see is consciousness, but everything you see is also considered part of you, because you are. This is something you really have to get the clear-cut grasp on. Your mind is creating and controlling reality. This is I'm not exaggerating this or joking, or this is not delusions of grandeur, my friends, my brothers, my sisters. You are controlling and creating your reality. And not only are you creating and controlling it, but your perception of how you see it is key. It's key. That's a key right there. The main key is loving, though. You have to love yourself. And please, I'm getting ready to end this, but please realize that you were born here, didn't know, let's just go through this in your mind. You were born here, you didn't know anything. You relied on other people through language for the most part. Now, some emotions and understanding was involved in that, because language and understanding is completely different. And it built upon your perception of reality. It put limits on you. You know, you think, well, Jesus healed people. Jesus walked on water. That's a bullshit fairy tale. Yeah, you got it in your head. It's a bullshit fairy tale. It's not a bullshit fairy tale. Get that deep down. Realize this deep down. And you've heard other people that you've been around make fun of, mock, or joke about God, and they just don't believe in it. And they make fun of Jesus, saying that, I'll tell you something, if you've not realized it, read stories of Jesus, and that man was a magician. I don't mean this silly, nonsensical magician stuff now with like Chris Angel and David Blaine. I mean, listen, I've been trying to drop hints at you forever. Magic is fucking real, my friend. Jesus was a magician. Not only was he a magician, that's not true, he wasn't a magician. Jesus realized what God was. Jesus realized what Christ was. Jesus realized what reality was composed of and based upon, and he purified himself to the extent he can manipulate reality. I've said don't manipulate reality to fit your narrative, to fit your needs, to fit your whatever. Because manipulating reality is a shitty way to go. It's not, good things don't come of it most of the time. But if you are close to being awake, you're aware, put it that way. You know what God is. You are connected to God. You feel it deep down, you know it, and you trust and love God. You trust and love yourself, and you know what Christ really is. That's the key. That's how you can turn reality. I've said this, and I'm not being funny or joking or I don't listen. I'm just telling you flat out, you can do it. You can do that too. You can help people. You can walk on water. But why haven't you done it yet? Because you don't believe you can, for one. You haven't tried, for two, and you're still, to a certain extent, caught up in a limited perception, in a limited belief in yourself and reality and God. So, I'm going to link this video below. I'm getting ready to end this. I'm going to wake you the fuck up. Listen, if you watch me and you think I'm helping you at all, and you believe anything I'm telling you, and you trust anything I'm telling you, I'm going to fucking I can't make you do anything. I'm going to try my very best to get you to love yourself, to get you to heal yourself, to get you to wake up, and to get you to experience this full fucking throttle for what it is. Because you have no clue what this is. You have ideas, you have your perception of it. But look back in your life, especially over the past few years. Notice how things tie together. Notice that coincidences, again, do not exist. Things coincide with each other. And how does it happen? Who's doing it? What happens when it happens? This is the things you need to focus on. Depending upon how far along you are, the last steps to doing this is 1, actually believing it. Actually believing it and trying it. The second thing is you fully need to live in the moment. I'm not sure how far along you are, how far along you will go when you're watching this, or what you've been through or whatever, but you need to live in the moment. The past, again, will haunt you. The future will freeze you. And the third thing to connect these two, to make it a perfect circle, is you have to believe and trust in yourself and God. Fully. These are the last 3 hurdles most people face. Let me help you through the hurdles. But I do love you guys. It is a game of form and the play of life. I am you talking to you. I have always been you talking to you. And every step of your life has been predetermined and set up to a glorious plan, a divine plan. And the time is almost here. Wake up.